This video is sponsored by Patriot. Cowboy boots are iconic Americana footwear that are made even more American with the stars and stripes design. Today, I'm joined by Josh and Zeb from the country western band Cast Iron Cowboys, and we're gonna go through 3 different Patriot boots in this quick impression video that feature stars and stripe design in the tops of the boots. The hybrid VentTEK, the Circuit Patriot, and the Sport Patriot. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. Huge shout out to Patriot for sponsoring this video. Today I'm joined by Josh and Zeb of the Cast Iron Cowboys. Thanks for joining me, guys. This is gonna be a fun video. We get to try on these boots and let us know what you think of them. But I also wanted to ask you guys, what interests you about having the American flag or just the stars and stripes design in a cowboy boot as it is? Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, so for me, my dad was in the military. He served in the Air Force, and he got stationed in Hawaii, which is actually how he met my mom, and she had moved there from the Philippines. So it's cool. It's like an all-American story. That's kind of how I came to be. And I've done a lot of traveling in the U.S., and I really, I love the country. And for me, being able to rep the boots, like we're Americans. All Americans get to rep the American flag. So I think it's pretty cool.
I love it. What about you, Zeb?
Yeah, I also have a long lineage of family that's been in the military, and I've been fortunate enough to travel across the country, and it's an amazing place. Everywhere I've been has been super great and super inviting, and it's cool to be able to represent with the boots as well.
I love it. And I want everybody watching to also let us know what interests you about having an American flag or American stars and stripes design on your cowboy boots as well, down in the comments below. We're gonna get you guys trying on these cowboy boots from Patriot that feature the American flag design. But first, we gotta break down all the details of these boots, and we do that in the rundown. All right, let's take a look at this first boot. It is the Patriot Hybrid VentTEK Western boot, and it features full grain leather on the foot and the shaft. This color is a distressed brown, and it features a wide square toe with a double stitch welt. This is not resolable. You also have a 1 1/4 inch composite heel. It comes in at 11 inches tall, and it features a VentTEK mesh for breathability in the tops, and that also has the stars and stripes design in it. It also has a rubber outsole, a mesh lining on the inside, a removable foam insert, fiberboard footbed. It's made in Vietnam. It's coming in at $199 at Patriot.com. Next up, let's take a look at this Patriot Circuit Patriot boot. It is full grain leather. The color is a weathered tan. It also comes in a burned gray rough out. Features a wide square toe with a double stitch welt. This is a resolable boot, and it does feature a true Goodyear welt, which is really cool. It also has a 1 1/4 inch composite heel. It's coming in at 11 inches tall with the American flag embroidery in the top. It has a leather outsole, leather lining on the inside, and all-day cushioning removable insert. These ones are made in Mexico and coming in at $199.95 at Patriot.com. Finally, we have the Sport Patriot here. This also is a full grain leather foot and counter. It comes in this color, which is the black color. It also comes in distressed brown and mocha suede. It has a wide square toe with a double stitched welt. This one though is not resolable. It is 11 inches tall and has a canvas camo top with a flag patch embroidery on the front and the back. It is a 1 1/2 inch composite heel, a rubber outsole. It has a cloth lining, all-day cushioning removable insert, a fiberboard footbed under that. These ones are made in Bangladesh, and it's coming in at $169.95 at Patriot.com. Huge value here in that they have lots of sizes. Zeb is a 16EE, certified big guy over here, and Patriot has his size. What is that like for you, Zeb?
It's hard to find shoes.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's very hard to find shoes. I haven't been able to find shoes in stores for 6 to 7 years at this point, so I order everything online. And I never thought they'd make a pair of cowboy boots in my size either. This is a relief that they actually make them.
I love it, and Patriot is one of the only companies that has boots that go that size, and also narrow widths for guys like me too, which is a benefit. Now guys, let's try on these boots and let us know how they look and feel. All right, I got on the Patriot Hybrid VentTEK boot right now. The insole is really nice. I like that all-day cushioning insole. This insole was also in the bantamweight VentTEK boots that I tried with the narrow square toe, and it held up really nice. I mean, I wore those boots for a couple of years, on and off, but I never had a problem with the insole in there. So looking forward to the insole in this boot, and I like how the top is pretty lightweight. You know, I'm not so much able to feel that airflow right now just because I am inside, but in other VentTEK boots, I've been able to feel a big difference, especially when it's really hot or it's really cold. When it's really cold, that airflow makes these boots even colder. And when it's really hot, you definitely notice that these boots give you a good amount of airflow and can make your feet a little bit cooler. So it's definitely an extreme, because when it's really cold outside, you might not want to be wearing VentTEK boots unless you got some really nice thick wool socks or something, you know what I'm saying? Here is the POV. You can see the wide square toe with the double stitched welt look there.
So I'm trying on these Ariat Circuit Patriots right now, and I've actually had a pair of these boots for a few months, and I've been doing farm work in them ever since. So, you know, now trying on this brand new pair, I'm noticing it's like a little bit tight around the ankle, and, you know, moving my step forward, you know, it's a little bit tight, but everyone knows you need to work in, you know, break in a pair of boots. But now, you know, after having worked in them for a few months, they feel like the most comfortable boots I've ever owned. I mean, seriously, I work in them all day and I never have any kind of foot pain, and they're great. So, you know, a little bit tight around the ankles, but I wouldn't let it discourage you. It's still a really great boot, and it'll you know, mold right to your foot over time. You know, I like this wide square toe. Some people say that they don't like the square toe because you can't get your feet into the stirrups as easily, but I've had no problem getting my feet into the stirrups with these boots. They fit really well. They have the smooth leather sole, so that helps a lot with that specific activity. So it's never been a problem. I think they're really stylish, actually.
Yeah, the boots feel really good. There is a surprising amount of mobility in the ankles, and especially in the toes. You can really like bend your feet out, which is nice. Most boots are not. This is always super stiff, you know, and I got a lot of flexibility in this already. These are gonna be like the perfect boots for working during the daytime and then going out at night and go dance. I normally am not a fan of the square toe boots, but I put these on and immediately kind of fell in love with them, and they just look super nice. And the black finish is really, really cool.
All right, guys, so I'm glad the boots fit. I'm glad you like the designs of the stars and stripes here in the tops and in the back. I've been wearing these VentTEK boots for a little bit, and I have been really enjoying these for just sort of out and about, whatever versatile thing that needs to be done, because it does have the rubber outsole, so that means pretty much do whatever I need to do in them. Josh, you've been wearing these ones around for a few months. You have another pair here if you want to show it everybody. How do you feel that like they've broken in? You sort of mentioned it a little bit, but man, they are definitely broken in just after a couple months.
Yeah, so I use these working on a couple farms, and I also wear them out a lot when I'm playing gigs and when I'm going dancing, and they're really great for both. They have the leather outsole, and I mean, I've been stepping in like manure and some really acidic stuff, and the outsole has really held up. I've had no splitting or anything here at the stitching. You know, obviously they don't look as shiny as they used to, but I actually really like how they've worn in. They have a cool patina.
Yes.
And some of the things that stand out the most are that it's spread out, it's accommodated my ankle more. Like the new ones were a little tight there. Mm-hmm. And then this has become a lot more flexible too. So I noticed with the new boots, it was kind of tight, but here these have become really supple and like really molded to my foot and leg. And yeah, I've done everything in these, from shows, dancing, riding horses, farm work, and they do it all. They're like my daily drivers now.
I love it, and they look great. They're definitely getting their own soul, S-O-U-L, and I love it when that happens. So Josh mentioned that they do stretch out quite a bit, so if you guys were concerned about that and you guys get something in the mail or you're trying them on at the store, it might be a little bit better to go with a more snug fit, not something that's super tight and uncomfortable, but just snug because they will stretch out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Zeb, give me your final thoughts about these Sport Patriot boots over here.
They're amazing. I love the finish. I love the flags on them. They're just a super clean boot. They're very comfortable, and I'm excited to rock them out for the next few months.
Awesome. I'm excited for you too. Guys, please check out the Cast Iron Cowboys on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on their website. I got the links in the description. Thank you guys for joining me. If anybody is watching who is interested in buying any of these boots, please use the link in the description to support this channel at no extra cost to you. Huge thanks to Ariat for sponsoring today's video, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, Jeremiah.
Peace.
I wear those stars and stripes so freely. So with every step I know what I can be. And wherever I go, in front of me is possibility. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this line dancing video up here about which boots are the best for the dance. Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.